Hello, this is Azriel Ratz, CEO of RatzPack Media. In our last video, over here in the YouTube card, we talked about automation within email marketing. I want to talk about the general whole of automation. If you follow Gary Vaynerchuk, you will know that he is not a fan of automation. I've talked with a lot of people who are very much not fans of automation. So I want to really define when you can use automation and when you should not use automation. So Gary V's one of his favorite phrases is to scale the unscalable, which really means to interact on the human level to humans. And when you do that, a lot of times they will share the tweets and individual posts to them. And by doing that, you will have scaled the unscalable of human interaction. So these things, the human interaction parts of marketing, which are when you go into Twitter and you search, we talked about that in a different video, that you go into Twitter and you actually search for someone and you write a response to a question that they have, or you talk about how much they, like Mazel Tov on your engagement, or anything that you go into to Twitter to interact with someone. Those things should not be automated. Imagine a company that every time they see hashtag marketing, they go in and they write, oh, marketing, I do marketing, check out my website. So that is an actual thing. People can actually set that up. Every time someone has the word business in their tweet, I can auto-respond with a tweet that says, oh, check out my business. So that is not a good way of doing automation. Another thing that I see a lot of automation on Twitter is where companies actually retweet or like specific tweets just because they have words in it. I actually posted something about Snapchat, and there's a Twitter account that actually likes or retweets every single tweet that has to do with Snapchat. If you write the word Snapchat in the tweet, you will most likely have it retweeted by this business that auto retweets everyone's tweets about Snapchat. So what you need to do is really understand where humans expect you to be human and where humans know that you're not going to be human. So we talked a lot about email marketing, email newsletters. Most people, when you send them an email newsletter, they know that you are not sending it just to them. It is something that you are sending to your entire list. So they don't expect you to be on a personal level there. Imagine if you actually spent time, you had 100,000 people on your email list, and you went in and wrote, hi, John, thanks so much. I'm so glad that we met at that conference last week. And then you had the email newsletter. Imagine if you did that for every single person. People would most likely read that email. But if they felt that the whole email was automated, except that paragraph, you would lose out on the excitement of it being automated. So what you should do instead is, in a separate email, with a separate email account, send out, hi, this is Azriel. It was so nice to meet you. Don't include your automation. Separate the automation from the human interaction. Any time where a person expects human interaction, give it to them. And anything that they won't expect human interaction, for example, posting on Facebook. Everyone knows that nowadays any page can time their posts. So people don't expect their posts to be specific to people. If you tag people in your post, it's awkward and weird. That automation of scheduling posts and tagging individual people is something that is a little uneasy for people. So this is really the question you need to ask yourself anytime you automate something. I know there's a big thing now, automating your Instagram posts from your Twitter. If you post a picture on Twitter, you want it to auto send to Instagram. A lot of people are saying, when Gary Vaynerchuk actually mentioned that he uses IFTTT, or if this then that, I will include a link to if this then that below. So he talked about the fact that he uses this every time he posts something on Twitter. It auto sends the native picture to Instagram, and it saves him time. And then people complained, how could you automate? I thought you never automate. So this is what you need to understand. This is what you need to ask yourself, and this is what Gary asked himself, and this is what every good marketer asks himself. The fact that I'm posting right now on my Instagram, does anyone expect me to have a human interaction here? Because if they do, then I should be doing it manually. But I don't think that people, when using Instagram, assume that all the posts that they see are things that they specifically made for you and for the person seeing the content, and therefore it's okay to automate that process. So that's really the most important thing in your business. It's really important to automate stuff because at the end of the day, if you have to do everything, there's less stuff that you can do. And you really need to figure out everything that you could automate, you should, because you want to have more time in the day to have more human interaction, because that's where the money is. The money is in being able to spend more time in the trenches and actually interacting with your subscribers and your followers and the people that like your Facebook page, and truly creating relationships with people. That is really what you want to spend your time doing. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video and share this video and comment on this video and thumbs up on YouTube. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.